Hello, everyone. Good morning. Let me turn off the music. How is everyone doing? How are you doing, Milo? I got dogs next to me. You want to come up and say hi, or are you good laying down right there? Yeah. So how's everyone doing? We're a little late. The tech was not teching. I think we're good. Good morning, Dance Storm. Hello, Sharon. Good morning. Starting a library book that is due back at the end of the week. The Girlfriend by Michelle Francis. Never heard of the author or book, but thought the synopsis sounded interesting. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Christy, hello. Alternating between listening to Icebreaker and reading The Things We Cannot Say. Nice. Hey, Linda. Zeke, good morning. I am very much waking up. Yes, you're such a good boy, huh? Hi, puppy dog. Supposed to be in the office today, but not. I've been sick for over a week now. I just can't bring myself to go in. Trying to work from home a little. Oh, well, rest up. Rest up. Hopefully you'll feel better. But, definitely don't push yourself to go to work when you're not feeling well. You can work from home. Good morning, Dean. Rita, hello. 2 p.m. here in Sweden. Have coffee and book ready. Awesome. Glad to have you. Good morning, Sarvasha. And good morning to Linda. Hope you're feeling better soon. Yeah. Listening to Cast and physically reading a book called Jackal. It's creepy and takes place in a real small town not far from where you live. Ooh. I feel like sometimes those are like, especially if they're like creepy ones, those are like either the best or the absolute worst. Because you're like, oh, never going there. Daisy and Zoe, hello. Toasty 23 degrees outside. Ooh. Have hot chocolate and I'm all set to finish a book during sprints today. Awesome. Thank you. At this point, it's more annoying than anything. I feel better, but the congestion and coughing. The cough is always the worst part because it just lasts for ages past when you've actually been ill. Tiara, hello. Oh, no. Why? Everyone's getting something. Is it going around up there? Hopefully your hubby and daughter are safe from it. Low-key reading. Rest, feel better. The dice on Sunday. Really, they could have used your magic touch for your 45 minutes. There was a multitude of 30-minute sprints on Sunday. It was pretty funny. We're like, oh no, Tiara does not have control of this dice any longer. Hey, Amal, we'll be reading Text Appeal by Amber Roberts, chapter 3. Listen to Blocked by Jamie Davenport. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure I have Text Appeal. Tell me how you like it. So that book, I actually have that on my shelf. And I don't know anything about it. I just kind of thought it sounded good when I was at the bookstore. And I was like, oh, this sounds good. It has a cute cover. I'll get it. So I'm interested to hear how you get along with it. Toasty 26 degrees here, drinking iced coffee. I actually have iced coffee today, too. Speaking of my coffee, I probably should drink some of it. And the dogs had ice cubes today. I went to get ice cubes, and all of a sudden I had 2 dogs literally at my feet being like, hi, we want one. So they had ice cubes this morning as well. Huh. We all had ice cubes. Yes, we did. And it's peppermint mocha, so it's Christmassy iced coffee. Have a couple pieces of plant-based toast with almond butter and Madagascar vanilla coffee. Ooh, that sounds delish. I'm hungry for once in the morning. Good morning, Sarah. Reading Aragon today. Nice. I haven't read that since, I think I first read it in 8th grade. And then I never finished the series. I think it was one of those where it was a accelerated reader program test. And so I think I was just like, no, I'm not going to read anymore. I would like to read that series though at some point. Also alternating between your sprints and Vanessa's. Yes, Vanessa is live as well. So go over, say hey, hit the like button. Yeah, right? Stomach bugs are no fun. Woman, get your butt here in the bus. Hi. I think Milo thought you were talking to him, Shannon. Huh. You want to say hey? Here, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on up, buddy. Come on. Hello. You good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy, huh? Are you just going to belch on the camera? Nice. Solid. Rocket Reads, hello. Been a bit since I've joined. Well, glad to have you hanging out today. You too, Linda. Yeah. You good? Want to get down? Want to get down? Okay. There we go. We got a Milo saying hi. Oh, now he wants to leave. He's like, okay, I said hi. I did my job. Now I'm going to go away. What are you getting into, sir? Mm-hmm. Hey, reading Glow by Raven Kennedy, 530 pages in. Also want to finish a paper that I need to send to the Swedish Social Insurance Agency. Might give the right to my money for my pregnancy 60 days. Oh, gotcha. Well, I hope all of that works and goes smoothly because we all know that paperwork can be a bit finicky at times. So I hope everything goes smoothly and that it gets all figured out for you. Going to read The Witch Collector after I make my mini humans some breakfast. What are you doing? You're going to get stuck. You know what happens when you go straight back like that. Don't go any further. Oh, no. I just tried to scratch my nose with the hand that was petting the dog. That was a horrible idea. Don't recommend that. Good morning, Lynn. It is not the day to go out, so I'm here. I'm starting the morning reading Gemini. Ooh, enjoy. Oh no, I hope everyone starts to feel better, right? Absolutely. I have to get on a Zoom call at 9, but after that, I don't plan on doing much most reading. Awesome. Yeah, just do what you got to do. Like top priority, and then just like chill the rest of the day. Dice knew Tiara was down. We all wanted 45 minutes this time, and nope. Yeah, 100% the dice knew that Tiara was not there. Yeah, Tiara, where were you on Sunday? Yeah, it's going around all over Indy. What do you mean? Hopefully the family doesn't get it, Katie. Oh no! Oh, Katie gave it to you? Oh. I didn't know. I wasn't sure if you were the one that was sick, just you, or if it had come. So it probably came from school. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Before your delivery numbers. Gotcha. Well, I hope everything goes smoothly for you. Morning, have a busy day on campus, so unfortunately can't stay for sprints. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey, MH, have a good rest of your day on campus. Hope it's nice and not while busy. It's a good day. I was making friends with a toilet on Sunday. You're probably ready to like boot it out of the house now, huh? Yeah, it sounds like a terrible new friend. Yeah, that's not the friend we want. That's not the kind of friend we want. Come get on the bed with me, Milo. We shall snuggle. You want to go see Shannon? I can send you there. You want to go see Shannon? He's like, no. Actually, he's like, you're sending me away, like ears back. No, we'll go visit. You got nothing behind those eyeballs, buddy. Nothing at all. blank canvas in there. A blank canvas. Don't let the small things like that be sentient being in the way of my friendships. Oh, I love it. Hey to Milo. Floofs make everything better. They do. I have dog hair everywhere right now. Oh, I'll be reading The Teacher, new release by Frida McFadden, and finishing ACOTAR today. Awesome, awesome. I have finished House of Flame and Shadow. I finished it Monday morning. I read the last like 2 chapters in the morning when I woke up. Reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Enjoy. One of my favorite books. Those school bugs are mean. Yes, they are. Yeah, the summer thing is going on too. All the little ones seem to have it. He's like, she has entirely too many 4 legs in her plants. It's true. My daughter was sent home last week from school for vomiting. Thought she had stomach bug, only to find out she ate rock salt off the ground. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. That would probably do it also, you know? Hi, Blue. You want to say hi? Nope, you're going to lay down? Okay. I got a dog on either side of me right now. Hi. Yes, hello. Steffi, hello. How are you? Hey, Sophia. Servationa. Right? Wow, that would do it. That would definitely do it. That would do it. All right, where's my book? That's the real question, but I have the cover. So I'm currently working my way through. I'm about halfway through. Normally this would be Cause for Concern by Danielle Fishel. Working on this, which is the actress who played Topanga Lawrence on Boy Meets World. It's her little memoir story collection, and it's pretty darn funny. And it reads really fast, which is nice. It's definitely one of those where it sounds like you're like having a conversation over coffee and they're telling a story kind of thing. So I've been enjoying this. And that is what my current read is, because I'm trying, and that is on my TBR, which I need to finish filming today also. So I'll probably read a little, might spend this first sprint just waking up, read a little bit, and then probably get set up to film. So once sprints are done, I can just jump into that. Oh no, that's a lot. That's something. They had to draw blood because they couldn't figure out what was going on. Her labs were off the charts. Oh well, that's wild. Dog said, "Did you eat something you weren't supposed to?" She said, "Yeah, I tried some rock salt in front of my house." And then, like, you as a parent were probably just like, "Oh no," like head in hands, like, "Oh dear." I'm assuming they got her better eat. Oh. Yep. Electrolytes and Zofran, she was fine. Yep. Oh, well, I'm glad she's okay. Hopefully we've learned the lesson of let's not eat stuff that we find outside on the ground in the house, like of the house. Let's just not do that. It's more, yeah. You're just like, oh Lord, them darn kids. At least she fessed up to it, right? She could have, yeah. She could, at least it wasn't a Tide Pod. Yeah, for real. Yeah, yeah, that's true. At least it wasn't a Tide Pod. It's true. Write it down and bring it up years later at her graduation. So this one time, someone needs to tell my dog the same thing. Do not eat things on the ground, off the ground outside. For real. Actually, I'm looking at you, Blue. Yeah, I'm looking at you, miss. All right, let's get Mr. Miyagi up here and start our first sprint of the show. So 30 minutes on the clock, 1 out of 5 sprints. Happy reading, happy productivity, everyone. And I will see you back here. All right, we're back. How did everyone do on their first sprint? I very much just played on my phone and drank my coffee and woke up. Pretty much all I did during that one. I'm scooting my chair up so I don't have to bend over as far to reach the computer. Okay. There we go. There we go. Good morning, Becca. Hoping to do a variety of things this morning. Taxes, edit a video, and read, of course. All the adulting, but we gotta do some fun things in there too. Eating sidewalk salt sounds like a TikTok challenge. Fair enough. Eat sidewalk salt and you'll have better traction when you walk. Oh yeah. Finished a cup of coffee and wrote 23 words. Awesome. 13 pages read, then dealing with the doctor's office. I need to call the dentist office today. That's on the to-do list. Yay. No, it shouldn't be that big of a, hopefully not that big of an issue, but we'll see. 17 pages. Awesome. Working and eating breakfast for this sprint. Are you working from home today? Got halfway through page 30. Awesome. 28 pages. Morning Bethany read a House of Play, The Shadow. I'm 57% into it. Oh, nice. A little over halfway. Read a few pages, now have an idea for a bookish tattoo, so I need to find some images to put together. Ooh, exciting. Is it like themed around anything, or is it just generally bookish? Got to 25% in The Getaway. I'm worried I know where this book is going. Ooh. We shall see. 27% into block and reading text appeal for the rest of the sprints. Nice. Nope, in the cubicle today. Oh, boo. That's no fun. That's no fun. Wrote about a page on my work environment descriptions. I work in a food market, lots of heavy lifting, which is why I need to go home earlier now. I'm pregnant, so heavy when this. Oh, I bet that there's already a lot of weight that you have to carry in general. Then adding to that the actual heavy lifting, yeah, that's. Well, hopefully you'll get to relax and enjoy your baby. How much longer do you have until the baby arrives? Oops, maybe next print then. Yeah. Uh-oh, already flirting with the teacher and the book has only begun. Oh, interesting. Boo is right? Especially because now you don't get kitty cuddles. And I feel like pet cuddles probably makes working so much better. They should have a bring your pet to work day. Can you imagine? All the little cubicles, 11 weeks more, so not too far away. Oh, that's so exciting. A couple more chapters of Cast. I think I'm done with this book today. I took yesterday off of it. The book is infuriating, but still good. Yeah. It's like, it's important, but it's also like there's only so much of it you can read before you're like, no, I need to put it down. Yeah. How would I choose which pet? Hey, we have a Patty. So what are you going to be reading now that you finished your book? Last night. I Spy with My Lie, the chicken blanket. It's true. I got the chicken blanket. It's kind of my, it's the one blanket that I think I just leave in here. How would you choose? I don't know. Biggie would be a menace if I brought him down. I know my two would be all over the store if I brought them. I want the silhouette of these two characters from the Fallen Kingdom series and the crystals from the books. Oh, okay. I have not read that one, but that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. I have 4 chapters to go. The hero can't die. There are 3 more books in the series. I don't know. Depending on the author, there's a lot of sometimes there that happens. And you're like, oh, so they weren't the main character. My bad. Reading These Deadly Prophecies. Is that one from Yellfest, or is that just one that you already had? I don't remember. So I think I need to pick up the one that you just finished at some point. Since you literally read it in a day. Yes, I find it takes more time to read hard-hitting books, especially nonfiction. I need to break it up with fluffier reads. Mm-hmm. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, that comment right there. Absolutely. I think maybe I'll try to read in this next sprint, because I really could probably finish this book on sprints because I don't have much left. I don't have much. I mean, it's really tiny. I think I have like 4 chapters left. So I think I have like literally have, oh yeah, I have like 100 pages left. And it doesn't take long. So I think I'll possibly try to read. When it's usually okay, but this one's about slavery is just too much in large quantities. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those more historically based or like harder topic factual ones are definitely ones that you take in chunks slowly. I think also just because you tend to need to like digest the information a bit. Like reading those kind of books so quickly, that's just like too much on the brain. Y'all fast, but yeah, Perfect Little Monsters was so good. The twist was actually really good. Ooh, maybe I'll pick that one up as like an extra book to read. I am currently reading, the title of this book is so long I actually need to look at it. I'm reading Normally This Would Be Cause for Concern, Tales of Calamity and Unrelenting Awkwardness by Danielle Fishel. So Topanga from Boy Meets World. So it's just like a really short, different stories, and like it's kind of memoir-esque, but kind of just told in like funny stories rather than like a very linear kind of thing. But it's really good. It's really funny. It's entertaining. There's a prompt for my TBR game that was memoir or autobiography. So it's pretty funny. I thought there's one, the interesting tidbit was that she actually went back to college when she was 27. And so she actually graduated college a year before I did. And I thought that was really interesting that she graduated in 2012. But yeah, she went back to school and all that stuff like that, which is, I just finished that chapter and that was interesting. But there's some really funny like audition stories in there and stuff like that. And it's really good. If you like Boy Meets World, I 100% like, I say go for it. It's pretty funny. The title is longer than the book, honestly, yes. The title very much is longer than the book. Yes, I'm reading a book based off the treatment of Aboriginal people in Australia. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that one's also one of those, like, you got to break it up with some fluffier stuff. All right, let's hop into sprint number 2. for another 30 minutes. Let me find the right screen. 30 minutes on the clock. Happy reading, happy productivity, and I'll see you back here in 30. All right. How did everyone do on our second sprint? I got about 30-ish pages. No, maybe like 25. But I'm about, I think, halfway through a chapter. I kind of forgot that she dated Lance Bass. So that was really, the beginning of this chapter was really cute. This is like her dating life chapter. And so that was kind of fun. And there's some really cute photos of them in here. Like that one. I was like, that's cute. Got to 35% in the getaway. Got to head out now and nap. Sorry. Thank you for the announcements. Yeah, go take care of yourself, Tiara. I know the last couple of days have probably been exhausting. Good morning, Big B. Yep, these are some reading sprints. If you are new, we do some sprinting for reading and productivity in 30-minute increments. And then we chat for about 10 minutes, sometimes longer. Well, that Zoom call was a waste of time. I think I'll read my book for a while. Aren't they like, I feel like those kind of meetings either are actually worth it or just nothing at all. That's how I felt in school for like some of the club meetings. I was like, did we really have to stay after school for 30 minutes for that? That couldn't have been just like printed on a piece of paper and like we picked it up on our way home. Some things don't change as you get older. Good morning, Kay. Hope everyone is well, getting some coffee and booping the like button. Thanks so much. Lily, hello. Going to take some time to pick my next read for the next sprint. Let us know if you have decided on a book. Once you decide. Wrote another 31 words. Awesome. What are we up to? What's your total word count now? Are we getting close to another milestone? Another half page written. I think I am done. Just need someone else to read it. Good. 41 pages read. Awesome. 32 pages read. Daily scripture read. Semi got ready for the day. I'm glad someone's getting ready for the day. I'm just chilling in my PJs. Obviously, my brain is not. I'm just going to sip of my coffee now. And never not calling pajamas pajees ever again. Oh, Lord, my brain. Read a little bit, also made my to-do list for today and took a shower. Awesome. Feel better, Tiara. Yes. Whoa, those comments just jumped. Twins and TBRs. Hey, all. Home from my last day of mandatory COVID quarantine, sick leave, hoping to join the next round while I'm here. Oh, well, I'm glad that everything is ending there. I know that all that's no fun. 25 pages in, get straight into the plot pretty quickly. I was surprised, but it makes sense since the book is only 250 pages. Nice. I didn't know if I couldn't remember if I had that one or not, so I had to look, and I was like, I do. I do have that one also. At least somebody is reading Ariel Fest Hall. It's not me. Even though I should. Even though I should. Reads with Critters. Hello, just popping in to say hi. I'm working, so no sprints for me. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. I hope it's not too stressful. Started in the Lives of Puppets. And hopefully this will be better than my reading than last month. I hope you enjoy it. I've heard good things about it. But geez. And I know you're never going to probably let me forget that one. But geez. My sister's here too. She's on her work account, so she'll be lurking. Awesome. Glad you're both here. Jeez. Sometimes words just don't come out, okay? Sometimes, or will you make a special sprints or come live on your birthday? Probably not. I'm gonna be at work that day, and I don't usually get home until about 7:30. And so I'll probably, and I don't know what I'm doing that day afterwards. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up doing birthday stuff probably that Friday before sprints, but yeah, I don't think I'll be. But I am live that Friday night. I'm still figuring out what I want to do for my birthday. If I want to have like a chill time or like do something a little later. Yeah, no, I'm working that day, so I will be celebrating at work. I just keep getting invited to meetings that have nothing to do with me or my department. No matter how many times I tell people I have no idea about anything HR. They're like, they just want you there, Linda. They just want your presence. It's fine. New word, I love it. Yeah, pajees. They're called pajees now. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Oh, me. Oh, my. Got to chapter 8, page 61. It's so nice to hang out with people when you're sick and not have to worry about infecting them with your germs. You know what? That's very true. That is something that's kind of nice about live shows and stuff, is that you can have them while you're not feeling well and still like have some sort of social interaction. I remember I had some kind of stomach bug, and it was right when we had gotten the puppies, and I was sitting. It's like, I think it's like during the first year I started sprints, and I'm sitting downstairs in front of the fireplace in a chair because there was no way. I think it's one of the only sprint videos that's not sitting here in this room. If you were here in the OG sprint days, because I had to be downstairs with the dogs, and then I wasn't feeling well either. Finish the Forbidden Library book 1. I'll send a text to my favorite indie bookseller. Hopefully I'll have book 2 in a few days. Awesome. That's good that it was a good first book for a series that you want to continue reading it. Fell asleep on that sprint. That's fair. That's fair. Just so you know, I gave Nesta a small hug last night while reading. Just a small one. Just a little one. We'll be reading a couple chapters for class and then moving on to reading New Moon. Awesome. Linda, we appreciate you not sharing your germs with us. Very much so. But we are also glad that you're here. Yep, I almost was, but I was actually supposed to be an April Fool's baby and decided to come early. Yay me. Because I was done being held captive. I was like, no, I'm coming out early. Sorry. So I played an April Fool's joke and came on February 15th. At 1:31. 1:30 or 1:31? 1:31, I think. Mountain time. Chapter 15 so far, switching to Sweet Disorder. Yes, a small one, because I'm not sure if I trust her. I was a month and a half early. I was a preemie. April Fool's jokes. Yep. I said I'm going to pull the best April Fool's joke of my life. Literally, because nothing. Well, that's a lie. I tried to get my mom one time. I don't know. I think this was April Fool's. And I put a clear elastic on the water the sink, like the dish sprayer. I put it on there, you know, so like when she turned the faucet, yeah. Or yeah. And then I think she left on a trip to go fly. And I forgot about it because she never actually, it never went off. The joke never happened. And I think it was that. Or was it for my, I can't remember who, now I can't remember who the joke was before, whether it was my dad or my mom. Anyway, it ended up getting the person that it wasn't meant for. And I just heard like the, oh my God, like, you know, like that sound of like, oh my gosh, the surprise. And I was like, I completely had forgot that it was on there since it didn't work for the person it was meant for. I just like completely left my brain that I needed to like go remove the rubber band. But hey, it worked on somebody. But I don't remember who it was. Now, I want to say I had it for my mom, but then it got my dad instead. Or maybe it was vice versa. I can't remember. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. My last one was evicted on May 18th. I think she would have stayed until July. That baby was never coming out. You were like, please leave. I need you out in the world. You're done growing. Please. Stop paying rent. Like, my hubby was a preemie too. He outgrew it. Thankfully, most of us do. Hey, Mona, reading Murder at the Breakers at a Newport mystery series by Alyssa Maxwell. Ooh, awesome. Enjoy. Mine will come out 26th of April. It's 3 days before your boyfriend's birthday. He is nervous. He has to share his birthday. That's kind of fun, though. I know quite a few people who have a child born on their birthday. One of my friends had her baby on my birthday. I was very excited because when she announced her pregnancy, I was like, and she said it was gonna be February. I was like, oh, you better have that baby on my birthday. Like, you have to. And so like it was getting closer and there hadn't been any posts lately. And I was like, is it gonna happen? It did. And I was like, yes, called it. I was very excited. Mona, hey from Shannon. Oh, I want to visit the Breaker sometime. That sounds like an interesting book, Mona. That would be good. I need some more cozy mysteries. I need to finish. I need the next book in the current cozy mystery series that I'm reading. The book cafe ones, which I'm not sure which one's next after Death by Pumpkin Spice. Hey from Shannon. Was induced a couple weeks early with my middle child, thankfully, so he was over 9 pounds. Ooh, that's a big baby. That's a big baby. Thank you, Sarasha. It's pretty good so far. 50% done with it. That's one of the benefits of those kind of books. They read really fast. They read really fast. All right. So let's hop into our third sprint of the day. That's fair. Yeah. To being a bit ego, everyone not switch focus from him. Too bad. All right. 30 minutes on the clock for sprint number 3. Happy reading, happy productivity, and we'll see you back here in 30. Okay. We're back. I would perfectly time a yawn right when I needed to speak. Yeah, so how did everyone do on the third sprint? I ended up getting about another 30 pages or so. I'm now in her wedding chapter. So I only have about 50 pages left. So probably not this next sprint, but possibly in the final one, I will finish this book. Which is nice because that'll be my second nonfiction book of the year, which puts me on track for my 12. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about that goal. %37 into blocked. Awesome. Close to that halfway point. Stopped early that sprint on chapter 13, page 89. Awesome. Further 26 words and completed 4,400. That is amazing. That's awesome. How many words do you want this story to be overall? What do you have an ending word goal, or are you just kind of writing until you feel like it's done? Got to 60% while eating a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch for breakfast. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I'm still dreaming about that bowl of Reese's Puffs that I had in the mountains, and I kind of wish that I had some. Love these sprints, making your morning go by quickly. Yay, good. I'll get you through the morning of work. I'll get you through it. 44 pages. Awesome. Awesome. Starting a novella, Dorothy Gale, Zombie Slayer. Dorothy is called back to Oz because the dead won't stay dead. Ooh, fun. That'll be a little different. Read another chapter of the book Woman of Troublesome Creek during that sprint. Nice. I feel like I've heard about that one. How is it? Name sounds familiar. I cannot seem to get out my own way today. No working, no reading. But you are still overcoming being ill, so that's fine. Like, take your time. Maybe you just need another day to kind of just chill. Read 25 pages, took care of some laundry, got more coffee, and ate a banana. Yes, more coffee is always a good thing. I should probably have some before I say another word that isn't correct. Hey, Alex, woke up, started getting ready for work. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for joining us for a little bit. 20 pages read of Glow by Raven Kennedy. Awesome. Finally read a little more of Jackal. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm trying to think if that's... I don't think that's the book I think it is. I think that book has a different title. I can't remember. Is that what... Is it thriller? Is it like a thriller horror? So I feel like I know which book that was. I have not read it, but I think someone did. There is no juicy scenes in this. I ate breakfast, I guess, and then started watching some TikToks. Yeah, there's not really a juicy scene in this. There's funny scenes or weird scenes, but it's all nonfiction stories, so it's pretty funny. But I've been reading... I don't know, there was I wonder if it was the part... No, I don't remember. No, I don't know what face I would have made for which part. There was some funny stuff. There was some gross stuff. Not necessarily gross, but like funny at the same time. But this is a nonfiction book. There ain't no spice. Good morning, Alex. From Mona. Mona from Alex. Hey to Shannon. Got 2 chapters into The Angel Maker. Awesome. How are you liking it? I feel like I had that book at some point. I just don't know if I feel like I have that book. It's probably wrapped in my closet in the bag of extra books. So I don't remember. See, I don't know what I own anymore because I wrapped half of my TBR a long time ago, and now I'm just like surprised when I unwrap some of them. Taxes filed, and now onto editing your weekend reading vlog. Awesome. Glad to have that adulting out of the way, I'm sure. Hey to Alex from Shannon. Had a second cup of coffee with vanilla bean creamer. Yum. It is. It's a picture of me, my mom, and my grandma. And then my parents' wedding photos down here. My dad came in here and was cleaning out all of his stuff. So obviously he came and put all of the family pictures on my bookshelf. So there's my parents' wedding photo. And there's me, my mom, and my grandma. And this is the trio of all the middle name of Lorraine. My middle name is the same as my mom and my grandma. Yeah, I didn't notice it. I didn't notice them until I was about to film, and I was like, I can just stay. But yes, that is tiny me. Oh, is she gonna have to kill those witches again? Oh, see, I haven't read ACOTAR, and I'm guessing you're reading ACOTAR. I have not read ACOTAR in so long. So I need to read. Well, we might be reading it soon. Drank coffee and did some sprint hopping, trying to plan the day. Good. Yes, thriller horror. I feel like I know which book it is, and I feel like it was a hit or miss read, if I'm not mistaken. I did not read it, but I feel like I'm also thinking of a different series. So I don't know. Ignore me. Just ignore everything. Yes, Book Women of Troublesome Creek is pretty good so far. I'm not too far in it yet. Good to know. I usually lurk, don't usually get much reading done. You start at 5 a.m. my time, usually sleep until 7. Yeah, my alarm goes, though I did not get out of bed until like 7:30. So this time around. But yeah, usually I'm up about an hour before my sprint start, hour, maybe a little bit more. I need to get back and start getting up actually at 5 a.m. my time so I can get my morning routine back. But that's going to be a longer goal. Apparently, a black family moved to a predominantly white small town. A child is murdered. Then they are fast forward to another black girl going back to the town for a wedding. But she is scared of the woods and interesting. Yeah, from what you said, I agree. I'm not sure what's going on there. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. So I wonder if it's gonna go. Is it gonna go back and forth? Is it a time hop kind of book? I wonder. If we fast forward, I'm reading Caravel currently. I hope you're enjoying it. Hey Jay, good afternoon. Meeting finished early and didn't go back to work, so got a few bonus hours and thought I'd join you all. Well, welcome. We're glad to have you. We have 2 more sprints to go. TikTok read ACOTAR for me. Oh, I was referring to the Dorothy Zombie Slayer. Gotcha. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I was like, who's rising from dead? Thank you. Thank you. People either liked it or not. I think you're right about that. I was just into it because it takes place 45 minutes from me and the author's local. That's cool though. Like if you get a chance to read like local to you books or authors that are local, that's always good. I remember reading um uh why can't I remember the whole Simon, the book from Becky Albertalli. I can't Simon's the Simon and the Homo sapiens agenda or something. I can't remember the full title. But since it takes place in Atlanta and they would mention places, and like while I don't live in Atlanta, like some of it I knew where they were going, and it's kind of fun when you know like the place. It makes the book seem more like realistic. Don't know about witches yet. Keep you posted. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious on who the zombies are all going to be. Like what characters. Lurking is fun too. The boys put you on the TV when you start, but I don't usually get up for a while. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I lurk a lot of the time on stuff. Like I'll say hi and then I'll just like won't say anything because I'm doing stuff. But I'm like, I'll leave it on for the sake of like getting some watch hours in there for people. But I don't like necessarily chat. The Angel Maker is really fast paced so far. It seems to be immediately get into the action. I've enjoyed everything I've read by Alex Moore so far, so I think I enjoy his writing style. Isn't that I love that feeling when you find a writing style that you really like. It's always nice. All right. Fourth sprint. Let me hit a restart on the timer. And let's get into it. Fourth sprint, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy reading, happy productivity, and I'll see you all back here. All right, sprint number 4 is done. How did everyone do? Well, I take apparently the biggest stretch of my life. All right. Lynn made it another 100 pages of the gym and I'm not feeling well, so going to hop off. Thanks for the sprint. You're welcome, Lynn. I hope you feel better. Go have a nice, relaxing afternoon. Now I'm halfway through page 120, chapter 16. Nice. Walking to work now. Have a good trip in. For Shannon, flying zombie monkeys, but no witches so far and no more spoilers. All right, so we got flying zombie monkeys. That is honestly probably like terrifying. Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Sarah missed a couple sprints, but because I had to bring the pup to the groomer, but got back mid-sprint, read 8 pages. Awesome. Is your pup just getting a little bath? Is it bath day? Our dogs probably need baths, to be perfectly honest. Wrote another 31 words. Amazing. What's the name of the book if I missed it? It sounds familiar. I don't think I read it, but I think my niece did. It was Dorothy something, I believe. Ooh, flying zombie monkeys. Yes. Oh no, definitely wouldn't want your son to have a girlfriend like this. In a total nightmare. Oh, which book are you reading again, Sharon? He had some matting in his muzzle that needed professional. Oh, bless him. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get the scissors. Just cut that out. I know we had to do that with some of our longer haired cats at some points. He's a high maintenance doggo. He just needs a professional little trim. Thanks for the sprints. I'll be doing an audible while I walk. Have a good day, all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sprint hopping, coffee, and a journal. Nice. Talked to my boss on the phone who gave his notice yesterday. I knew it was coming, but I'm still upset. I think I'm going to DoorDash fast food. That's always fast food's always an idea when you're feeling the day is not going well. Little comfort fast food. The Girlfriend. Okay, that's right. The Girlfriend by Michelle Francis. But we definitely know why where that title is. Well, poo, it's out of print. Ooh, look up on Pango and see if they have it on Pango Books. Dorothy Gale Zombie Slayer by Mark Lothar. 26 pages. Nice. He just got a full groom 2 weeks ago. I don't even know how he did it to Matt so fast. He must have been using his little snout to like sniff something out. This reminds me, Figgy needs a new groomer. All that floof needs some attention. For real. Figgy has a lot of floof. He has a lot of floof. All right, I'm going to check Pango and see if the Dorothy Gale book is somewhere. Dorothy. Wow, why can I not spell Dorothy correctly today? I'm having trouble. There we go. Nope. I'm not seeing it on Pango anywhere. A different Dorothy Gale series comes up. I was thinking of Dorothy Must Die. It's the first in the series. Yeah. That's the one that I always think of when I think of like a Oz retelling. Is that one. Okay. It's too early for that. It's too early for that. It's amazing how they manage to mat themselves so quickly. They do. Luckily, our two don't have fairly long hair. It's not short, but I would say it's like medium length, so it doesn't really mat too bad. Stop that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I also didn't say how far I'd made it. I am currently 1 chapter away from being done. So I will definitely finish my book in the next sprint. I'll have to figure out what else I'm gonna do because this is it. And it's not that long of a chapter. Oh. Right? His nose is the only place he refuses to let us brush him. So it's really like if something's gonna get matted, it's gonna be that, and then he's gonna be like, "No, you're gonna have to take me to the professionals." Sorry, not sorry. This is our final sprint. We're going into sprint number 5. Read 16 pages and put the groceries away. Awesome. I probably should do during this sprint is get ready to film, but I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. Yeah? I don't know. Where were you just now? Oh, wow. Interesting. That's not even, oh, wow. Yeah, so it must have been out of print for a while if it's not even on Amazon. Not even at the library? Interesting. I wonder if eBay. Someone come get me. You just went on autopilot for like 30 minutes. No idea where she's at. No idea where she's at, Mona. Oh. I mean, I have read 158 pages of the book so far. Yeah, you've just been reading. You've just been enjoying your book. I actually, for some reason, am keeping track of sprints. I don't know how, but I did. I have to decide what I'm going to read after this, though. But I don't want to tell you my options because I need to still film my TBR video. But I still have one book that I have to pick out for my Patreon pick. So that's the only surprise book I have left. But that might end up being the one I read. I kind of know which shelf I want, but I don't know if anyone gave me that shelf number in the picks in the jar currently. So we'll see. Sprint's flying by today. For real. They've been flying by. Like even on Friday, I felt like they were flying by. I went to school to whoop these mean girls. We won't tell anyone what are the options. No, I'm not saying anything. I mean, the only one that's like a known option is Addie LaRue, but that's a reread for me. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to read that one yet. I might save that one for birthday weekend or something like that. All right. That is it. The final sprint is about to start. We got our final 30 minutes, which I'm going to start from scratch at the whole 30. Yeah, happy reading, happy productivity, and I'll see you back here after our final 30 minutes. And we are back after our final sprint. How did everyone do? I finished my book, so that's one book out of the TBR done, which is good. And the first full book of February. I read about half of House of Flame and Shadow in January, about half of it in February. But I quite enjoyed it. Thought it was a good book. Hey to Steph, who hopped on during that final sprint. Read 30 pages. Thank you for sprints. Enjoy your day. You as well, Mona. Thanks for hanging out. 50 pages that time. Made it to 54%. Thanks for sprints. Have a great day, everyone. You too, Shannon. Awesome job. Halfway through that book. Made it to page 154. Amazing. Managed to read 4 chapters. That's great, especially because you started a new book, so that's awesome. 18 pages. Nice. I've been working on some of my math homework, working on trig measurements. Ooh, well, I'm glad to help you get through some of that homework. Hopefully it's all going well. Jay, listen to some more of the Magical Bookshop and crocheted. Ooh, what crochet project are you currently working on? I'm really glad that you probably can't hear my stomach grumbling right now. My tummy is telling me it's time for some food. Pizza acquired. I did read a few pages during the last sprint. Ooh, yum. Pizza sounds good. Thanks for the sprints. About 50 pages into the book now. Yes. Getting through some of those pages. Thanks for helping getting almost halfway through the book. Awesome. Hope y'all have a wonderful day and week. You as well, Sharon. Getting a little more into the book. Seems that multiple murders have been happening in this little town in the woods, and they're trying to figure out who is doing it. Okay, so it's not just like some one-off. Interesting. Did it start to time hop like I was thinking it might, or has it all been in the future at this point? I'm kind of interested to see if that little bit at the beginning before the time jump has come into play at all. You're welcome, Linda. Thanks for always hanging out. Read 25 pages. It's actually good so far. It's fast paced, which is nice. And that was these Deadly Prophecies, right? Which one out of the 3 so far have you liked the most? I know you haven't finished this one, but which one out of those 3? Because I do have all 3 of those. 2. Worked on your journal, finished my first coffee, got my water, and have a plan for the day. Awesome. Great start to your morning. Thanks for the sprints. You have a great day. You too. Lunchtime, yeah, same for me. Like my tummy very much just was like, it's time for lunch. Or breakfast, actually, in my case. I haven't eaten breakfast yet either. I've just had coffee. Hey, Elena. Oh no. I hope it's feeling better. That's never fun. Spraining, breaking, twisting any kind of ankle is never fun. Yes, need to find out what I'll eat for lunch. Yeah, I'm like, what do I want? There's some leftover meatloaf. Maybe I'll make some mac and cheese. Maybe. Thanks for the sprints. Always a great way to wake up. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. You as well. Take care. Take care. There's nothing to make up for us. There's nothing to make up. You hurt your ankle. You should be resting and sleeping in. Thanks, Swiss friends. Have an awesome day. Yes, you're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Crocheting a set of character dolls for a friend. Ooh, cool. Yes, these daily prophecies. Okay. So they're realizing that multiple Black girls are being murdered after the fact, so it jumps back and forth. Okay. I was wondering if it was going to jump back and forth. Is it a good pacing time jumps, or is it I know sometimes it's hit or miss with like multiple timelines. Okay, so it does all come into play. All right, well, I'm glad it's starting to make a little more sense than at the beginning, because when you first put that explanation, I was kind of on the same wavelength, like, okay, don't see where it's going, but okay. So it was just a little setup that needed to happen before the real main part of the story. Listen to a little assistant to the villain on the way to work. That's all the reading during sprinting times. I mean, you had to do like adult work. You couldn't do the fun job. You couldn't do the fun job of reading. Because I haven't finished this one, I can say I liked Pretty Little Monsters the most, but I like the magical sorcery aspect of these deadly prophecies, since that is more up my alley. Okay. Cool. Because I don't have nearly as many books on February's TBR for the TBR Cafe, because I got a free coffee for one of my rolls. You'll have to see what the reward thing was, but so I don't have too many books on my actual TBR, and now I really don't, because I just finished this one, so I might need some extra reads. So maybe I'll throw that one on there. All right, well, I'm gonna go find some lunch so I can tell my stomach to shut up. And I will see you all on Friday for more sprints, or hopefully very soon in my TBR video that I am planning on filming today. If you're on my Patreon, come yell at me in the Discord if you don't see a video coming up in the next couple of days. Like, you have permission to yell at me. Or message me on Instagram if you don't see a video, because I might need the motivation and push to get it done. All right, take care, everyone, and I'll see you all on Friday evening for some sprints. Until then, take care. Happy reading, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.